Hello everybody, welcome to Stoneblock 3. Well, welcome to my channel where we're playing Stoneblock 3. Do you speak Russian? No. That's kind of random. Do you speak Italian? Yo man, I need help from you. It's quick one. What other pipes can I use to move items from chest to chest? You can't find any other more. The pipes? Item pipe? I don't know what you're even playing. I don't know. I don't know how to help you. There's no pipes mod. I don't know. I don't look, all the packs that I play have pipes mod. So why are you asking me how to move items in your mod pack that I'm not playing? I just don't know. Hello JVDK, Eros, Neptune, Atlanta, Jose, Meep, F Dinars, Zero, actually technically. Hello Darren, Malice, Snowgel, Noctum, Loud Sketching. If you're playing Stoneblock 3, then use pipes. Showreb. Okay, so we had a couple of things during the intro here. Meep, thank you for the 8-month resub. Welcome back.
Yeah, Egan just resubscribed for 22 months. I miss the Bit Cup.
Neptune, thank you for the 29-month resub. Welcome back. And Yagan. Is that how you pronounce it? That's how the TTS said it. You think after 22 months we'd have this straightened out by now, but I think the last time I said your name, you said that I've never said it correctly. Thank you for the 22-month resub. How's our boy Max doing? My Max and Hypno plushies were asking about them. Well, Max is in here. He was trying to get attention a moment ago. Now he seems to have given up. He's just chilling on the floor. Yaijin? Yaijin. Maybe. So I've updated back to 1.3 of Stoneblock. Yaigin. Yaigin.
Noctum
Is that the hard G?
Subscribed for 69 months. Nice. Nicer. 69.
Yaigin. I will try to remember Yaigin. Noctum Nemo coming in with a 69-month resub. Nice. Welcome back, Nemo. You guys with those long-term subs, you guys are crazy. But now I'm messing up the J. That's why I asked, because the TTS said it that way. So it's Jigen? Oh. Jigen. Okay. Okay.
Zmizzlefashslex just resubscribed for 41 months. 41 months? Man, I'm all grown up now.
Mizzle, welcome back, dude. Thank you for the 41.
Cloud Constructor just resubscribed for 8 months. It's been a long time, but I'm back.
Cloud Constructor, hey, welcome back. Thanks for the 8-month resub. Kitty decided he wanted attention now. Isn't that right? You gotta get your pointed at the camera.
Cheered 500, Max. Hype below.
So Zero, thank you for the 500 bits. Appreciate you. You'll have limited time to earn exclusive emotes. Are we back to hype train instead of boost trains now? Who's hype for the scam train?
The fourth Vipper just resubscribed for 46 months.
The fourth Vipper, thank you. Death Viper, welcome back. Thank you for the 46. Are you biting me? Are you biting me? Why are you biting me? What are you doing? Are you done with your attention? What are you doing, you silly? I might have been like squishing his tail a little bit. I don't know. He looks so fluffy, he's very fluffy. And he likes putting his fluff everywhere.
JVDK77 just gifted 1 subs.
JVDK, welcome back. Thank you for the 35. Cats are evil, so he tries to bite you. Are you not feeding Max? He's trying to eat your face. No, he's got plenty of food. Look at him. This is not a small cat. Not a small cat. He gets plenty of food. He gets plenty of food.
Says 011 gifted a tier 1 sub to KC1277. They have given 80 gift subs in the channel.
Ace Zero, thank you so much for gifting a sub. He's so skinny, he needs more food. You hungry? You want some more food? I don't think he wants any more. Ugh. He's gonna get you. He's gonna get you, Chad. All right, I'm gonna put him down. You guess today is a cat stream? Well, if Max wants attention, I will spend a few of my moments to give him attention. Chat seems to like it.
Read Themina just resubscribed for 43 months.
All right. Red the Miner. Hey, thanks so much for the 43-month resub, dude. Welcome back. All right. I have a shield. So, yes, we are back on the 1.3 version of the pack. Let's go over to the chickens area real quick. Yo, bro. So we need to fix some of these things here, like this, right? This is actually supposed to be producing bone meal. So we'll get rid of that. I don't know how many of these other ones are like broken in such a way. We'll take a look. I never checked these. I don't think those were doing anything weird. That's good, that's good, that's good. This one's broke. Fixed. These are still producing, well, yeah, they were doing ingots before and then they switched them to nuggets. Either way, that never broke because we have the compacting drawer. That's doing nuggets, diamonds are fine, that's fine. I don't know if there's any other chickens that like were changed that would be broken, but I think we should be fine. We'll just keep looking here. Yeah, that's fine, all good. This chicken like has a very flat face. This one's got like a beak. This one does not. It's weird. Okay, looks like we're all good. It was just the bone white chickens and the lapis chickens. Did I figure out why this update wasn't letting me mine? I did not figure out why, but I went and I deleted the instance, deleted all the cached files from the FTB launcher, had it re-download everything, and then I remade a new instance. I thought I had the no soliciting sign over here. Wasn't that supposed to prevent these things from spawning? Is this thing not working? Within a reasonable area. Wait, what does that say? Right click with wool to toggle silent mode. I don't know how far a reasonable area is. All right. So we got ourselves a loot crate. You know what? We also got some more loot crates, didn't we? Yeah, let's open all of these. We're gonna have a loot crate session here. Music desk, prismarine, potato. Yeah, boiler mash, stick it in a stew. More music, raw beef, rare loot, redstone upgrade. From functional storage, epic loot, enderium glass. 4 of them. That's epic. Some clay and uncommon. We got brick. Okay. So last time we were playing, we went into the nether dungeons and we got ourselves a wither skeleton spawner. I don't know which one is the wither skeleton spawner. We have a number of them, a number of spawners. So I guess we need to figure this out. What's a good way for me to like... Oh, it's in my ender pouch. That's right. I did separate it, didn't I? I was just gonna say, like, what's a good way for me to rename these things or something so I know what's in them? Aha. This is the one. Okay, yeah. There's gotta be a good way to, like, separate those out, right? I guess we can worry about that later. Cardboard box. Okay, so we have a wither skeleton spawner. We wanted to get ourselves some wither skeleton skulls, so we could fight a wither boss, get another star for something. I don't remember. But anyway, let's focus on the task at hand, and then we'll worry about the reason later. It doesn't really matter right now. So wither skeleton. Did I have anything else in this thing? No. I feel like I need to get myself another pouch to go inside this ender pouch for all these different tools. Man, I guess I could just use the alchemical bag as my tool pouch, right? No reason to not do that. There's just so many things in here. I think that seems more reasonable. Let's put all these into here. All right. Use a mod that uses mithril trees to read metadata. Mithril trees to read metadata? Name tag would work. There's a room with barrels that has wither skulls. Cool. Mob grinder, mob masher. So we have a smite. That's going to be helpful. We need some beheading. Let's take a look at this real quick. It takes 10, right? I'm pretty sure it's 10. Oh yeah, it says on it, max of 10. So, mob measure. So we want beheading, we want 10 of those. We're gonna probably want the sharpness and finish up the stack of smite. Let's just do these real quick. All right, so there's 10 of the smite. Sharpness, we're gonna need 40 swords. Oh, it doesn't, you can't do that. It's unfortunate. Oh no! Anybody need some iron rods? All right. 37, 38, 39, 40. All right, so now we should be able to make 10 of these. We probably want the luck upgrade. So I need 40 blue dye. I did this in such a bad way. Dang it. I could have split it up correctly, but fail. Okay. Luck. This. Boom. 10 luck. I don't want fire. Beheading I do want, so we need 20 iron helmets and 20 gold helmets. I don't want that one to be used. Actually, it doesn't matter if that gets used or not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 with the enchanted one. We'll just make one more. And this one, this one, this one. So I have 19 inventory spots. And one more. Okay. Beheading. Yeah, so I did not use that one. Okay, good. What else? So we have smite, we have sharpness, we have looting. I don't want fire. We have beheading. I guess we can put arthropods in there. That won't hurt anything. Wait, I don't have that many spider eyes. I thought, for some reason, I thought we had chickens making spider eyes. Apparently not. An alchemy table can convert leather into a spider eye for 576 EMC. What is this mod? Extended exchange. This is something I don't recall. I mean, I remember using a mod that had like all these different color matters in it. Was this always extended exchange, or is this like a new mod? I don't know. Blue flower power mark 8. Generates EMC only once a second. You're only gonna get 1.1 million EMC per second. Oh no. Looks very Kappa mode. Yeah, I wonder if this mod was made after Project Ozone 3 Kappa. I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, we're not into EMC. I just kind of want to check that out real quick. So we can't do the arthropods until we get more spooter eyes. And the only way we can get spooter eyes is straight EMC converting. Why would you even do this? If you... The spider eye itself is 128 EMC. So why would you convert leather for 576 EMC into a spider eye? That doesn't even make sense. I guess if you don't have access to the table, but it doesn't make sense. Anyway, I think we're ready to go. So there's our mob masher, all this stuff. I need a redstone block. Vector plates. I need a sugar. Well, maybe if you need to get that first one. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It seems like a weird recipe. Very weird.
Geo Fatman just resubscribed for 67 months.
Geo Fatman, welcome back. Thank you for the 67-month resub. It's a mod that adds flower pots for passive EMC gain, also has personal EMC links, which lets you export your EMC gains, and also lets you connect your system to your tablet, basically. Huh. I thought you could get spiders and spider spawners from the dungeons. Probably. Did I say it was impossible for me to get spiders from the dungeon? I think we're good here.
Oop. Lolacry cheered 500. Happy Friday, Hypno and chat.
Lolo!
Ready for the weekend.
Hey, thank you so much for the 500. All right, we can only make 18 of those. Oh, how much blackstone do I have? A lot. So I could make a whole bunch more if I just wasn't being super frugal with this stuff. Let's not be super frugal with it. All right, we got a stack of those. Let's upgrade them because we can. Extreme vector plates. I need one more sugar. Oh, actually, I need a few more than one more sugar. There we go. All right, so now we got a little over a stack of extreme. There's one more, but honestly, I think the extreme are probably way more than what we needed. I think the yellow ones would have been just fine, but I felt like doing it. Hypno, do you prefer grinding or exploring in Minecraft? I prefer grinding, I would say. This is gonna go away. Let's turn this all off. I prefer working towards a goal. I am basically out of torches, huh? Oops, too many. All right, all is gonna go bye-bye. Where's the torch chicken? That's a good question. Where is the torch chicken? Oh, I forgot. I have stone in my personal storage device thingy. Right. So we're gonna want to do a big room. I guess we could do this underground so we could walk in here and look down. Is there dark glass? That's not happening. Does this have the vanilla? What is that? Oh, I don't have any of the amethyst shards, so we couldn't do the vanilla. Mob grinding utils has a mechanism tinted glass. This is extremely cheap. Has it always been this cheap? I felt like it was a little bit more expensive than this. It's just coal and glass. It's always been that cheap? Okay. How much space do I have on either side of this room? Not much. I think this room's 11 by 11, so we should be able to do like a 9 by 9 on the interior here. Why did I just do that? I'm gonna be removing these blocks. Forget it. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, so that's 9 by 9 on the inside. But now we just need a diggy hole down. Where is this big boy? So let's see. I think we're gonna actually bring this back up to the normal level, get rid of these slabs. So this will be the dark glass. So that will be 1, 2, 3. Wither skeletons are 1.5 blocks tall, yeah? Or 2.5, I mean. So this would be the level of the spawner right here. Let's place something here to represent the level of spawner. 1 piece of tinted glass, sure. So then we need to go 3 blocks lower. All right, let's just clear it out to this level for right now. This is not the Minecraft tinted. This is tinted glass from mob grinding utils. This is way cheaper. And it's weatherproof. One, two, three. All right, so now we just dig this all the way around. This should be the size of the room. Vector plates have no collision. Can you disable wither skeletons with light? I assume you can. So we should probably get some lighting in here so I can turn this off. Turn it off and on. So that's the case. That'd be 1, 2, 3. That's the level of the spawner. We probably only need 1 light source, but I'm gonna go ahead and put in 4. I don't have a jetpack. I gotta like get out of here somehow. We should make a jetpack.
Seski98 just resubscribed for 6 months.
Sesky, hey, welcome back. Thank you for the 6-month resub. I could have just TP homed. You guys in your fancy schmancy TP. Back in my day, we used to have to walk all the way home without sprint, and we liked it. We didn't actually like it, but I'm just gonna say that anyway. I wanted redstone lamps. Is there wireless redstone? Yeah, it was uphill both ways in 10 foot of snow. And under the scorching heat. We'll just throw that in there too, even though that doesn't make sense. Snow and heat doesn't make sense. Wireless redstone, is there a redstone stick? There's these, but am I just gonna have to vanilla redstone this, or is there like... Yeah, I'm not seeing a wireless redstone thingy. I didn't look at every single one of these. There might be something in here. Redstone link. What is this? What? Oh, hold W to ponder, but I like types W. What are you? Oh, this is a wireless thing. I see the antenna. Very cool. 128 block range. Wow, that's OP. Brass casing. I need to make 5 redstone torches, so we can make 5 of those. Oh, I just only need to do 3 recipes. I didn't see you get 2 per. All right, let's see how these things work since I haven't used this before. There's a lot of things in Crete that I have not used. So if we have a redstone lamp there, we place this here. I place this here. It said something about right clicking with a wrench. Do I not have the crate wrench? Did I leave it in the crate room? Oh, shoot in here. Oh, shoot in there. Is it in this one? Aha. I guess I should put this in here too. I don't even know what the pipe wrench... What is this one from? Pretty Pipes? Okay. Frequency 1, frequency 2. Oh, you don't need the wrench. Just right click it. So what is the frequency... Oh, you just place an item in there and that's the frequency. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Interesting. I see. So our frequency, let's make it... Oh, I don't know. I don't want it... I want something unique, but not something that we won't have... That like spend a lot of time to find. I don't know. How about actually redstone dust? Frequency 1. Okay. Where's the... There's things. So if I set this to be redstone dust, and I get that a redstone signal, I assume I just place this here. Oh, I gotta put this on receive? Redstone. Aha. Easy. Got it. Okay. So the other thing that I'd like, oh, I'm probably gonna need some stone. So we put a redstone lamp here. We place this on the back. We shift right click it. Oh, don't shift right click it with that. Shift right click with empty hand. Is it? I can't see because that clips. And there's no feedback. That's unfortunate that it clips up a block like that. Okay, so we'll just leave that empty, I guess. So redstone, it's set to receive. I'll fill that back in. So this, that, redstone, right click, fill that in. Uh-huh. Redstone, shift right click. And this one, this one, this one, one of those, one of those. Okay, so let's go test this and make sure I did everything correctly. I'm pretty sure I did. Seems fairly straightforward, but you never know. So there's that. Give it the redstone frequency. That's the transmitter, and just put a redstone block right there. And they are all on. Beautiful. And they are all off. Okay, so now we just need to get a lever here. Let's go make a lever. I think I'll move this up one block actually. Nope. Yep. Okay, those are all on, so I should be able to get rid of these torches. We should be able to unboxify the spawner. Hopefully nothing spawns. Okay. I guess we could get the mob masher going. Mob masher is gonna be right there. All the upgrades. Vector plates. Oh, are these enough? Maybe these. I feel like these should be enough. Psh, that's fast. If you get these vector plates too fast, sometimes the mobs just go in circles. I probably should not have made them the hyper speed ones. If it turns out to be a problem, we'll just like make the other slower ones. Yeah, check it out. So if I'm right here, it just is gonna make me loop all the way around. Oh no. We might have to make some other ones. But yeah, I don't have enough. You can uncraft them to an earlier tier? I don't see uses on these. Uh-oh. The game just crashed. Brassy Chassis, thank you so much for the 100 bits. How you been? How's Max the awesome fuzzball? He is doing well. He was just on stream a little bit ago. You missed him. What was this error? Oh, I can't.
011 gifted a tier 1 sub to Brassy Cassie. They have given 81 gift subs in the channel.
I don't know what the crash was. Oh. Oh, you can select different crash reports in this. Interesting. Can I zoom this in? Oh, you can. Out of bounds exception. Fast utils. Not very helpful. Array start at 1? No, array start at 0. Actually. Actually. I know, I was kidding. Actually, technically. You missed Max, you did! You did. You can always go back into the VOD and see him. He was cute and fluffy and he attacked chat. No clue what an array is even. An array is a set of values. Strings, integers, or anything else, basically. So a list is a one-dimensional array. An array is 2 dimensions. Did you ever learn about matrices in school for math? An array is basically the same thing as a matrix. Not the matrix, a matrix. Yeah, you can have multi-dimensional arrays, but an array at its most basic is a set. The most common form of array is a 2-dimensional array, but you can have multi-dimensional arrays. Yep. So let's make slower extreme vector plates, slower vector plates. I knew that was going to be a problem. I don't know why I did it. I know why I did it. I should not have done it.
Real-time Matrix just resubscribed for 6 months.
Real-time Matrix, welcome back. Thank you for the 6 months of support.
Ravenx Monster just resubscribed for 12 months. Hello.
Hey Raven, thank you so much for the 1 year, the 12 months. Welcome back. Does a sign technology work on sugarcane too? No, sugarcane does not pop off when it's next to a sign like cactus does. If we had some kind of a block breaker that instantly broke like a piston or something, we could probably make it work, but we don't need that much sugarcane, so I haven't done it. All right. Only really need the slower ones on the outside. Could keep the extreme ones for the direct line to the masher. We could try a few different setups. I don't really know like what's the best way. I've never really tried mixing and matching them. We're just gonna vein mine all these up though. Did I lose them by vein mining? Oh no, this is the amount that I had before. I thought I made this many before. We had just over a stack previously. If we put like the slower vector plates like around here. I'm gonna try some things. This is gonna get a little weird. I apologize. We're gonna try some things real quick. So if I have the fast ones like this, and then maybe I slow it. Oh my goodness, that's so fast. Can I slow it down with these? Or is that just gonna be too much regardless? It's too much regardless. Okay. What about if I do this? So I spawned right here. It's still too much. These just speed you up far too much. Whoops. Mm-hmm. You think putting the fast ones like on these? We're gonna try that. Herp derp, I'm a wither skeleton. Ah! I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that. I feel like these red ones are just like overkill. But we have them, so let's just use them. I guess. I guess. Okay. I'm gonna need a jetpack to get in and out of this unless we like build a tunnel underneath or something. We need a way to collect the items as well, which is probably gonna go underneath. We'll have like an absorption hopper under there. What are our flight options in this pack? Let's go find that out. We have a jetpack. Does this actually have a flight section? For a second there, I was like, did that really just give me simply jetpacks? Simply backpacks. Reward collected. High speed increase module from Pretty Pipes. Flight rings. There's angel rings. I know there's like a thing from Britannia that gives you flight. I don't remember what it was. Tape measure. Oh, that's nice. I would actually be happy with just an elytra. Like, I don't need creative flight. I would be happy with just like an elytra. I don't like these slime. Oh, I need an elytra to even do that. I assume these make it so you don't take damage when you run into things or you bounce off them. If I had to guess, but I don't know. Rending Gale. I have one dark matter. In order to do that, I need to get myself a Philosopher's Stone. In order to make the Philosopher's Stone, we need the Nether Star, which we are currently in the process of making right now. So we can't do that. Is there a slime sling? Oh, there is a slime sling. This would be plenty good enough. Does it have to be that slime? It does. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. I forgot how good these were. Oh, those are so good. All right, so let's make some slime boots too. Yeah, this is like plenty good enough. Rabbit's foot. We have a rabbit's foot, thankfully. So we need to pour. Ender slime. Why ender slime? That's purple slime. How do we get ender slime? Ender slime. Green heart trees? Oh, we do have a green heart. Smelting crystals from washing endstone? Let me go back. I must have missed that. Oh, ender slime crystals? That gets us one slime ball. Sky slime through a bottling machine? No. Okay, this is it. So we need endstone. So we should have plenty of endstone actually, right? I don't think any of it's crushed. Yeah, it used to be a much simpler recipe. I don't know if that's changed for this pack, or this is the default recipe. I assume this is a change specifically for this pack. Let me bookmark this specific item though. Okay, so crushed end stone through water, 3% chance. So we get 3 for 100 on average. And when we melt that, we get 1 slime ball. We're gonna need 16 slime balls, so we need 1,600. No. 3 per 100. Let's call it 500. We need a wash 500 endstone. So that is, what's 564? Carry the 1, divide by to the 7th power, cosine. So like 8 stacks of endstone. Something like that. All right, let's crush all of this. This one. This one. Wand? The wandy wand of wandiness? I don't have the slimy dirt, it's a problem. Oh, maybe I'll make another one. Oh, that's right. You can do compressed. Good call. This is the first time we've done the end stone, so I didn't even think they look. So the iron hammer, this is from FTB Stoneblock Companion. I assume this one. Should have slightly more durability. Hypno's acting crazy again, forgetting he can compress things. Look, I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry I'm not perfect. How much more of this do I have in here? Is it pulling? I have done way 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, okay. I did not realize I was pulling out of this thing. It must be. I don't know. It says we got 59 here. Maybe it's not pulling out of there, actually. No, it definitely is. Okay. Okay. Well, we're definitely gonna have enough of these ender crystals. Okay, sort my stuff real quick. Let's see here. So we need water. Magnet off. Fan on. There's about 18 stacks worth in there. A little bit more than what I intended by like 10 stacks, but it's fine. I am wonderful just as I am. Thank you, Meep. I don't think we had slime seeds. All right, so Zero, we'll see you later. Have a good meeting. So we have 43 of those, which is enough. And we got some chorus flour. I don't know if we need that for anything, but we have those. All right, so back to this. When you melt those, you get 1 slime ball per. And we needed a 9 plus 7, so 16, I think is what I said, right? Let's search for slime. We don't have any slime seeds, so no. If they're called slime seeds, we never got them. Okay. We need a rabbit's foot in the casting basin. Well, this is taking a long time, ain't it? Well, I wouldn't say all of this just to get out of a hole. I would say all of this because we need some form of like movement. I technically didn't need that to get out of the hole. The slime sling probably is enough. That's fast travel, though. I like it. I like it. Okay. Yeah, we're going real old school here. All right, so now that we have a way to get in and out of this thing, we need to get ourselves an absorption hopper and some kind of way to collect items. Is it faster than a line of extreme vector plates going down the hall? I don't think so, but it's cheaper. I mean, how much resource is it for that many extreme vector plates? The squishiness of the boot sounds way different than they used to. I agree. So the absorption hopper, does this show by default? So that 1, 2, 3. So it's just a 7x7. It's always weird when you break an item and it's bigger as an item than it is when you place it. It's weird. So that'll collect the items that the skeletons drop. Then we need to feed those from a pipe. Do we have item pipes? We do. Item pipes. I need upgrade. Ultimate pipe upgrade is excessive, but I'll accept it. Need one redstone torch. Okay. So we have the storage controller. We got plenty of drawers. We need some void upgrades. We need other upgrades, I guess. And so we have the pipe to get it out of the absorption hopper. We have the upgrade for that. It'll go over into this controller, which is going to be controlling however many of these we need. I assume we're going to need a bunch of drawers for the different types of loot boxes that we can potentially get. I'll worry about the XP portion of that a little bit later. Actually, let's fix this floor. I wanted to make this all stone again. We might switch this out to stone brick or some other material, but I wanted this to be a solid floor since we're going to have dark glass anyway. It won't matter. It won't matter if we keep this room dark or not. And it's gone. All right. You thought I was gonna leave that cobble to trigger you? Nah. Nah, we don't need a trigger chat today. We could put in this stuff, I guess. Where's that wand? All right. Hello, determined. All right, so we got a floor in here now. Let's do this. Be placing the drawers in here. I don't know how many of those we're actually going to need. Impulse raid. I didn't get a notification that Impulse just raided. Welcome everybody, all the first time chatters. Hello. We're playing some Stoneblock. We're playing some Stoneblock all up in here. Hope you guys had a great time over at Impulse's channel on his stream. Notice we are raiding. Why did I not get an alert? It didn't. It says Impulse raided me, but I didn't get an alert. Okay. That's my alerts failing. First time seeing Hypno, and I love the beard. Well, welcome, Pupaluki. So we are setting up a Wither Skeleton spawner. We're playing Stoneblock. This pack has a bunch of dungeons. You start off in like a stone world. You kind of go a little bit further. And then you get into kind of caves with ores. You go further in that. You get into Nether. And like these different dimensions have dungeons. So we explored this and we got some spawners out of that. If you keep going, it turns into the end. There's more dungeons. We have not explored that yet. And if you keep going yet even further, then it turns into stone again, I think. I'm not sure what's out there. But yeah, we are at the start of our Stoneblock world here. We collected a spawner for Wither Skeletons. We are setting up a room to spawn them, a way to kill them. We're getting the collection system going right now. We just put in some drawers here and got that hooked up. Now we need to get a way to collect the items and then pipe that into the drawers. What is Stoneblock? Stoneblock is like Skyblock, where there's nothing around, but this is Stoneblock, where everything around you is stone. I mean, it's kind of like the same idea, though. Do I plan to make a soul shard for the Wither Skellies? I hadn't planned on it, but maybe. Right now, we're just looking at getting some Wither Skeleton skulls. I don't know if I will need to do anything like bigger than what we've already done. All right, so pipe goes straight up. I don't know if I can put a pipe through here. We might have to like divert. I'm gonna assume we're gonna have to like make a little. Oh, was that the controller? Dang it. Do I have to reset that up now? Where's the thing? It's on my hotbar. It says it knows the controller, but those aren't showing, so I gotta redo that. Dang it. What game version is this on? This is 1.3. There I am. All right, now we gotta get some pipes connected up there. You're new to the stream, howdy. Well, hello, welcome to the stream. All right, so that's connected up there to that drawer. We have to go around this redstone link thing. I assume we're gonna go down one more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that should be the mob masher, which we need to place a redstone block there to turn it on. I'm a little afraid to do that right now. Maybe we should go down one more. Torch. All right, so absorption hopper we will place right here. This will collect all the things. And then we can use this item pipe. I won't be able to get out of here if I connect that up without breaking this pipe again. So for now, I think we'll leave it disconnected like that, and then I'll just place that when we're ready to go. This is not good, because in order for me to turn this on, I have to be down here. I have to place a redstone block, and then to leave, I have to go up and out of here and onto those vector plates, and then I'd die as soon as I touch the thing in the center. This is not safe. Not safe. So what I think I'm gonna do, I think we're gonna make a new way out of here. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're gonna make a new way out of here. Let's not do anything else further here. Oh, can I even get out? Yeah, I would have just run right into that and died. Are there elevators? There might be. So 5 blocks in, we'll just make a drop. Goodness, it's fast. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This should be right where I made that hole. Whoops, 1, 2, 5. No, that's fine. So that 1, 2, 3. I think this is the level we were at. Yes. Okay, so now I can hook this up. I can place a redstone block. I guess I can remove these. Just for consistency. Uh-huh. Alright, so now we gotta get this hooked up. We need to have this be put into extract mode. Like so. We need the upgrade in there. Like so. And I think we're about done down here. Let's place a redstone block. Oh, is a redstone block actually, does that stop the hopper from working? I don't know if this is redstone controlled. I might have to move that down 1 block. Let's find out. Let me turn off my magnet. And if I throw some cobble. I break this. Okay. So I can move this over 1 block. We'll just move this over 1 block. It doesn't have to be directly underneath there. It'll be diagonal from it. It'll work just fine. That. Oh, my redstone block is now. I gotta go back up there. My redstone block is now up in the drawers up above. Whee! Look at all that loot. It's gone. It's going. Bye-bye. Can't I just use a lever for the masher? Yep. Does that matter? Nope. I kind of want to get this filled in because I left like a hole here, right? You can offset it, but it doesn't matter because it's a 5x5, right? Being over by 1 block doesn't matter if it's not exactly centered on it. You don't have to set the hopper direction. The pipes extract out of it, right? You don't have to set anything. Setting the direction is only for the absorption hopper to push items. Okay, so that's really dangerous down there. So at this point, oh no. Okay. I gotta go back down. We're gonna turn this back off. I thought we were done inside. One more setup step. I forgot about this. Ah! Offset is for your OCD, your off-center disorder. We are officially done in there. Let's just close this up. We have no reason to go back down in there. Okay, so we will place the absorption hopper back like this. I need to re-wrench that. Where's my wrench? Right here. Found it. Upgrade. Redstone block. All right, we're done. We're out of here. That's not what I want. This one. Yep. Blocks on top of the spawner. We do that. Careful now. Careful. I was gonna see if a vector plate could just be on there, but we don't have a vector plate on our inventory, so that's the safest and fastest way of getting that done. So if I flip this lever, things should just work. Well, I mean, there were wither skeletons and then they're all dead, so that's a plus. I wish we could see easier if I had a night vision potion or something. Spooky. Yeah, just like one touch and they're dead. So we've already collected 13 wither skeleton skulls. What? Ah, oh, stone swords. I guess what we will do for now is I will camp this. I don't know if we're gonna get more than these clay loot crates. I'll camp this and we'll dispose of the swords as we get them, and then we'll lock the drawers eventually. And then we'll have to have like a trash can to like dispose of the swords after. Hey, Stone. There's a way to filter by destination. Oh yeah, that's right. You can also put whitelist and blacklist, I think, on things, right? Ah, there's still... Yeah, I don't know, like... I don't know how these work. Is it like this one all the way over to here and then it goes up to the next row and then all the way over? Oh, don't want to throw that away. Okay, so we are in fact getting different style loot crates. You just sorted all the different durability of the swords, took forever? Nah, I don't think we're gonna do that. Yo, we've already gotten 50, like 59 wither skeleton skulls. I don't want to store these swords. I don't think you guys understand. So we can use a trash can. It's got a filter. We could have the trash can be the first destination with filtering the stone swords. So the stone swords try and go in there first. Everything else goes into the drawers. No, we don't need to send a destination filter. We can literally just have this be the first place that things can store with a filter on there. And if we have the pipes go send closest first, then we're good, right? I think by default, pipes send to the closest destination, so I don't actually even need to make any change down below. Let's stop this. Let's go make a trash can. Let's get that set up so I don't have to worry about that anymore. Filter, we're gonna have a whitelist on here. Okay, let's go see. I can just throw this downstairs. Let's just take a look at this. This says distribution nearest first. So all we gotta do is throw a trash can right here. Filter whitelist sword. That's it. That should take care of the entire problem. And turn it back on. Yeah, the best results using integrated dynamics to talk to the armory, but even that was not really great. Hope it ignores NBT data. I don't think the trash or those stone swords have NBT data. They just have durability damage, right? Durability and NBT are two different things. I think we're good, right? Hey, Mr. Joker, how you doing, dude? Yep, seems like it is filtering correctly. Would it be different if they were enchanted? Possibly. If you had enchanted, you could say filter by NBT, and then you'd have to specify the enchantments. Yeah, we are getting XP, but you gotta remember, this is a regular spawner, and this only spawns if I'm like within 16 blocks of it. This isn't one that we can just set up and like forget about it. Forget about it. So this really isn't an XP source right now. Does anyone know if the instant cactus growing still works? You have a server running 1.3, but cactus doesn't grow like shown in previous stream VODs. It should work. It was working. I need to get like a trapdoor for that. It was working with sugarcane. Snad. Cactus. Sign. Snad. Sign. Cactus. Seems like it's still working. Oh, you weren't using Snad? Yeah, that'll do it. Let me get a trapdoor. Yeah, void upgrades on these. Netherite upgrade on these. All of that's completely unnecessary. Again, this is just a normal spawner, and it only spawns if I'm within 16 blocks, right? So all this is completely unnecessary, but we're doing it anyway. And then we should probably also lock these drawers. Where's my pouch? Right there. I don't have access to the controller, so we gotta do these one by one. I'm not gonna lock these other ones because these drawers, if you lock them, will accept nothing until you manually place something in them. Whereas like storage drawers, I believe you could lock them in the first item. No, I think the storage drawers did the same thing too. I feel like there was some mod that you could lock and it would accept the first item that came to it, and then it would always retain that. Maybe that was like the barrels. Maybe that was the barrels mod or something. All right. You take it Apotheosis is not in this pack? I think it is. No, maybe it's not. No, Apotheosis is not in this pack. Okay, so yeah, we're collecting XP down there. It would make more sense for me to do something with that XP. Like if we had a soul shard spawner that was just like spawn, 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 right? I mean, I guess it probably, we should still do something with it. There's like this jumbo tank. Those are inexpensive. Let's go make a jumbo tank to store the liquid XP in, and at least we'll hold that somehow. So we want south. No, we want down to be fluid. That looked like that was in line. Oh no! And it's gone. Oh yeah, we have the trapdoor. I gotta be aligned on this side of the block now. I guess I should have non-spawnable blocks as like the blocks that... I should have non-spawnable blocks as the blocks that have the vector plates on them. Mega Torch could also work. I do have a Mega Torch, don't I? I'll put it down below. Okay. So we've gotten 1.1 thousand of these necrotic bones. Are these useful for anything? They turn right back into bones. Necronium bone. They turn them into bone meal. And black dye, so they're not useful. Not useful. Okay. Well, I think we did what we wanted to do here. So we need to set up a wither skeleton or a wither boss killing area. See you, Pickle. Plate of roast chicken, ink sac, music disc, straw, music disc, blaze rod, phantom ink from Botania. No idea what that is. Straw, the one who codes. Void upgrade. I can't remember what the straw was used for. Wasn't this a way to like drink fluids that are in the world for some reason? Like you could drink like different fluids, like oil or something. But that was like MFR that I'm thinking of, the original mod that Industrial Foregoing was based off of. Yeah, you drink lava, you start burning, you drink XP. Alright. If we ever need a reason to do that, I guess we have it, but... Clay. Those upgrades are... there. I don't need those on me anymore. I guess we could eat this food. It's whatever. Oh, I don't need this cardboard box. That goes back into here. Okay, inventory's basically sorted now. I guess I can put my boots in there too. And the shield. And the chicken. Okay. Alright. For a while in older packs, you could recycle them into plastic, which was at least useful. Sometimes it's nice just to store liquid meat from a farm and consume it instead of eating. Fair enough. Right, so we have this quest from the trash can. I got a railgun. I don't think we can do anything with that. Not right now. Alright, so what were we doing, chat? The stick is not Groot, in case you were wondering. You know what, speaking about stick, I had a couple of named ones in here that are not stacking and taking up types. There we go. We're the boss area. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So tinted glass, we'll make some more of this. This stuff's so cheap, it doesn't really matter. And we have like all the coal and all the glass. It doesn't matter. So wither boss killing area. Oh, you know what? I guess before we do that, we should probably make ourselves a the mob grinder. Mob crusher. We'll make a mob crusher. Did I figure out what was wrong with the hammers not working as hammers? I don't know what was wrong with it. I deleted that instance. I re-downloaded all brand new files from the FTB launcher and remade a brand new instance, and things just worked. So I'm not sure what happened. Maybe it was a bad download, maybe a bad configuration. Maybe I screwed something up. I don't know. It's working now. Okay, so we can't make this until we make a dissolution chamber with pink slime. Wait, why are we blaming XP? Time to make plastic. Yay, fun. Not really. Mob slaughter factory for the pink slime as well. Is there any other mob killers in this game? Probably not. Okay. Mob slaughter factory. We're gonna need the pink slime. I need the plastic before we can do that. All right, so before we do that, I need to get myself a latex processing. That's right, you can't bookmark while you're looking at applied energetics. So latex processing, and before I get that, I need to get myself a bucket of latex, so I need the fluid extractor. Fluid extractor. Do I have a cha-cha? A cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. There's no crooks in this, right? There are crooks. Rabbit holes are always fun. Hey, you know what? Without these rabbit holes, like, I wouldn't have content. So I am perfectly fine with it as a content creator. I guess I want to use this room here. I think we can get rid of all of this stuff at this point. Wood chicken only produces oak wood. It does not produce any other types of wood. I was gonna fix all of that, but I'm not gonna do all that either. Whoops. I need one piece of dirt for the center of this. I forgot to grab that just a moment ago. Dirt. Dirt McGirt. This can all go away. And this can get filled in. Uh-oh. 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 Oh no! Guys, I'm being attacked by a big fluffy kitty cat. Help! Help! It's Attack of the Cat. Max attack, that's right. The cat monster is here. He is a vicious carnivore. He attacks all the insects in the house. All of them. Don't you? Yes, you do. Kitty kitty. What you looking at? What you looking at? You cat sit your uncle's cats while back and they kept finding crickets in the basement. Oh, you cat sit. You cat sit your uncle's cats a while back and they kept finding crickets in the basement. There you go. Man, he is so fluffy. The cat too. Did you just call me fluffy? I am not fluffy. Am I? Max doesn't think I'm fluffy. Do you? He's like, nope. You good with your attention? You good? I think he's good. You love all animals, but you're allergic to cats? I'm so sorry. Cats are the best. Dogs are okay. Nothing wrong with dogs. Cats are better. It's not my opinion, it's a fact. We don't need these either. Oh, I just got the quest complete for that? Okay. Get rid of that. Don't need this. Look, more iron. This. Probably got room. Yeah, got room for those. All right, don't need this. I think everything else is fine. This thing. Let's empty this out. Oh, whoop. I don't have any more stone in there, dang it. One thing about using the this darker background, it like makes it so difficult for me to find this thing. Cause like it kind of just blends in a little bit. Maybe I'll try like a dark mode. All right. You're not a fan of dogs because you were bitten by a dog? I've been bitten by a cat before, but I still like them. I mean, I guess I could just vein... Well, if I vein mine the dirt, does that vein mine the grass? I don't really want that to happen, so I'm not going to do that. You know, honestly, I don't need to stomp on that. We're just going to use the center of this room anyway. Let me grab... Oh, which tool do I want to use? Probably this one. Probably not that one. I'll use this one. I think that should be tall enough to grow in a cha-cha. Hypno, did you know there's a block you can craft and put on the ceiling that looks like the outside of Sun and All? Not sure of the name. I've seen that before, and from what my memory, that block has caused a lot of lag. I don't remember the name either. Those leaves don't update. All right, so we got plenty of achacha wood now. Where does this playlist come from? My laptop. This is all Monster Cat music that I have downloaded, and I have a local playlist running. You can find the music at monstercat.com or twitch.tv/monstercat, I think. I don't know if they still run their Twitch channel. Alright, so I don't need the vines on me, sticks. We have plenty of achacha wood now. Put all that away. I didn't actually need the bone meal, turns out. That's done repairing. This one's almost done. Close enough. Put that away. Slime boots, slime sling. This thing, I guess. All right. All right, so we need to get the latex processing unit up and running. No, we needed the latex the fluid extractor. Did I make that? The fluid extractor. Power optional, but power is highly recommended. I feel like we should set this up to be an automatic thing. We're gonna do it applied energistics way. Formation plane. Annihilation plane. Let me chest. I need a 1K. That is the wrong mod. This one. And then I need, gosh, what is it called? Not a partition. It's not the IO. Gosh, I can never remember the name of that. It used to be called a partitioner or something, and then they changed the name, and I've never like. It is still this one, the cell workbench. Still hasn't clicked in my head yet. I need wool. All right, cell workbench. This thing. We want this cell to only accept stripped achacha wood. Actually, can I just drag from over here? Can I do this? I love it. I love it. Bringing back the old school NEI functionality. And that's it. So this is now partitioned to include only that specific item. So if I put down this ME chest with this, I'll only ever be able to accept stripped acacia wood. If we have an annihilation plane attached to this via ME cable, . The annihilation plane will only destroy items if it has somewhere to go. And the only place that has somewhere to go is stripped. So this will never get destroyed until it turns into stripped. And then we just need a formation plane to place the block when it gets destroyed. So I need to get myself interface. Interface. The interface is going to attach to the formation plane. This will contain our acacia wood. That'll be the providing thing for the formation plane. He looks so focused. There's a little bit of like thought that's involved with this. It's not like a super simple procedure. And I haven't set this up in a minute, so I'm trying to like remember the nuances. I can't remember if this actually works the formation plane or if the item has to go in, and as the item goes in, then the formation plane knows about it, or if it'll just pull from this whenever there's a spot available. We'll have to figure that out. The formation plane only places when an item enters the network. When the log is placed after it's processed most of the way, it becomes stripped. Yep. You don't get much after it, so it's better to replace with a new log. Yep. That's what we're doing. Is Skyblock on YouTube paused? Oh, you know what? I actually meant to have the video upload, and I don't think I scheduled that one. There was actually supposed to be an upload today. I guess it's going to be a tomorrow upload. I apologize. But no, it is not paused. I just failed to schedule it. Yeah, it'll be a Saturday upload now. My apologies. Or maybe I'll do it after the stream. I don't know. Like, it depends on how long the stream goes. It's probably going to be a tomorrow upload at this point. Yeah, I meant to schedule that this morning and I forgot to. So getting the new block placed is kind of a problem. I guess we could do it with like a... What is that called? An observer? We could observe that when it changes state. We could have like a delayed redstone signal. It changes state, this thing picks up the new one, delayed redstone signal, to drop a new acacia into the interface to place it. We could do that, or we could just do some form of a different type of block placer and just worry about the breaking of this with applied energistics. We have two options. I don't know what this engineer's decor block placer is. I guess we could try this. Maybe this would be like simpler. Does the formation plane only have a filter to... You know what? Actually, we should take a look at this thing. So yes, there is a filter. Let's try... Let me try some stuff here. We're gonna try some stuff. So now that we're gonna separate this off to its own network here. We have an interface. What was that sound? Oh, a loopy. Must have spawned underneath me. This formation. Okay. So whenever I place a block in here, this formation plane should just place in the world. Let's try. So I place something here. No, that's a filter. I place something here. It places. So if I have stuff pending and then I delete this, this is simple. Okay. These formation planes used to be only as an item entered the network would it place it. I guess technically with an ME interface, stored items here are trying to enter the network. Right? They're trying to find some place to live other than as an item in here. So this is always making it enter the network. So this works. This is simple. Okay. We got everything set up that we need. Now we just need to find a home for it. We need to find a home for this. Probably not super far from our applied energistics. I mean, we do have a cable running all the way down the center here, so we could throw it like literally anywhere. And that goes all the way over here into this room. I mean, I guess we could just put it in here. What do you guys think? Get a machine room. Problem with that is I don't know where a machine room is going to go. We have our power room. We have our chicken room. These are really kind of annoying to just move around the base with. I almost feel like I need to just open this all up and like resection things off. I'm not sure. This is the closest thing we have to a machine room right now. I guess I could open this up and like actually make this the machine room. How big are these? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 away. That's 21. Right now we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we can make this bigger. We can make that bigger. Where is my pouch? Got everything like nested inside of each other. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now we need to push that back, I guess 10 blocks. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 10 blocks. Guys, look, we actually have room. Weird. Okay. I don't know how things are going to get arranged. I don't think the smelter is going to stay in like the center of the room right here. Maybe it will. But I think we're going to put our thing over here. So fluid extractor. Wrong way. Fluid extractor there. We have a formation plane. How do I want to do this? I guess formation plane here. Interface this thing. Cable. I just need a block here. That guy. This. 2 cables. Then we need power coming into this somehow. So 2 blocks, 1, 2, 3. So 4 blocks back. I'm gonna have to make some more of these glass cables. Actually, I'm doing this in a dumb way. Let me undo this. I am just putting power down here, but we are eventually gonna want to have things connected down here, so I'm gonna need actual applied energistics connectivity. So let's just run straight cable down here. And then we can just like filter off the power where we need the power. Okay, I need to grab some more cable. Oh, I actually have some more. So at this point, I will place a fibery here. Fiber, doot. So this is only power. If I put a cha-cha in here, and when that's done, that should break and go into this drive. So now we just need to load this up with some more acacia. This needs power to go faster. Much better. And then we need to store that somewhere. So that'll be the next thing that we do. Yeah, so we'll just leave that there as a connection for later. All right, now we need a tank to store that stuff in. Or actually, I guess we don't need a tank yet. What we do need is one bucket. Once we get the bucket, then we can make the latex processing machine. We could also... Oh, you know what? Where's my temporal pouch? Why is that not in my inventory? I don't think that gains any time being in there. All right, so that's doing its thing. Let me grab some more cha-cha. Actually, I just grab it all. Grab another bucket. Bucket. So that's interesting. If we speed up this machine, it doesn't seem to like speed up the breaking of that. Botany pots go pretty slow. I'm not sure if a botany pot would keep up. Maybe it would. But yeah, that's something that we can look at later. I mean, we got like 3 or 4 stacks of acacia there, which is going to last a very long time right now. We'll revisit that at some time in the future. Well, that's cool. We can use the egg for a water bucket. I like that. All right, latex processing unit. So now I need a fluid pipe. That's fine. This only ever has latex in it, so that's exactly what we need. Actually, I don't even need a fluid pipe. This can pull. I don't need a fluid pipe. Unless I'm gonna want latex for something else. Is latex used for anything else? Let's use to craft that. I don't think it's used for anything else in this pack. Nope, I am wrong. It is used for making these lenses. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have the fluid pipe. Then I'm gonna put a tank, and then I'm gonna put the latex processing unit. Tank. We'll use another one of these other tanks. The jumbo tank. Jumbo tank, and then this thing can just pull directly from the tank. East? Yeah, east side. That'll be a pull from the east. A wrench. Okay, latex is in here. So now I need energy pipe. That has power. We need water in here now. Yeah. I'm assuming we have sinks in this pack. Nope. Aqueous accumulator. Aqueous accumulator. I feel like there's a way that we can use our water eggs. I don't know if there's a reason to, but I feel like there should be a way. Create pump, mechanism pump. It's also the immersive pump. Mana pump don't work. Electric pump for mechanism. Is the aqueous accumulator pretty good? I don't remember. Like, it seems to change every pack that I play. We'll try it. It's cheap, inexpensive, so. Let's place this. I guess just right here. It's already full, so it's gotta be pretty good. I assume that pushes, so I won't have to extract. I assume incorrectly. Oh, that is really good. Yeah, we don't need anything else. Hello, Samus. What mod am I playing? This is a collection of mods. It's called a mod pack. This is Stoneblock 3. I know we don't need it. But we're putting it in there. All right. Time to clean up the old inventory one more time. Seems like a never-ending thing. So we have rubber being made. We need 18 of these to make 2 plastic. And then we can make ourselves the mob slaughter factory. So waiting on 2 more. No, and then. Where will latex processing unit go? Here? Right here? Are you talking about like the stuff that it makes? We'll probably put a drawer or something. Yeah, I should probably do that now since we got this set up to make latex. I mean, we could just let it fill itself up and then the tank will back up and then the latex will back up into the jumbo tank, right? It'll essentially just take care of itself. I think we'll just let it go. I don't think I'm gonna set up anything else. You know what? This applied energistics stuff, I'm just now realizing this isn't dark mode. This isn't dark mode. This is. But we're going to be looking at applied energistics a lot. Let's just go ahead and get rid of the dark mode thing. If it's not going to be a consistent thing, let's just get rid of it. You finally upgraded to a netherite furnace? Yeah, we could look at upgrading these furnaces. What mod is this even from? Iron furnaces? A lot of upgrade steps here. Oh. It's literally you don't upgrade it. These are just different furnaces. Alright then, we make another 8 furnace. Wait, what was that? Oh, you need obsidian furnace. Oh, there is an upgrade. Okay. Emerald. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, I thought that was just a block of obsidian. My mistake. Alright, we got another furnace now. Oh, they're right. Iron furnaces. Yeah. You can just make these things. Are these the same price? I remember in the iron chest mod, it was actually like more expensive to make the upgrades by like a plank than it was to craft it. Not like that a plank really matters, but yeah, these are more expensive because you have to use a diamond in place of the thing. Diamonds have no value in this pack though, so it doesn't matter, but it is more expensive technically. There's augments for the furnace? Oh, I didn't even look. Augment factory, augment generator factory. Converts the furnace into a factory. Fuel efficiency. Furnace spookulator. Right click on a furnace to spookalize. 3 spooky, 5 me. Sneak and right clicking on the furnace will cleanse any spookalizations. I don't know what this is, but I'm making it. Do I have a pumpkin? Aww. Aww. Oh, that's not a hoe, and they keep acting like it's a hoe. I need some bone meal. We're gonna see what this spookalization thing is. If it's lame, I'm never using the Iron Furnaces mod again. If it's mildly amusing, I might use it again. We'll see. Depends. Depends how I feel. Is there any way to make this grow faster? Can I use my pouch on there to make it go faster? That doesn't help, unfortunately. I just wasted a lot of time. I want to spookalize a furnace. If I temporal this, does that random tick faster and potentially make a pumpkin faster? I'm gonna waste some more time. I'm gonna go with no. You thought vanilla bone meal grows pumpkins? No. Bone meal will make the stem grow to a full-size stem. but it will not make a pumpkin grow. So what we could do, I have more pumpkin seeds. We could just like plant a few of those and that way it'll increase our chances. Grow, 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 grow. Oh, you can do this in a bonding pot with a temporal pouch? Well then. Well then. Well, yeah, you certainly can. We're doing this just because we can, not because I want to, or not because we need it. Because I want to see what the heck this does. Three spooky, 5 me. Sneak right clicking will cleanse it. I can't place this. Oh, this is a thing that you apply to a furnace. Oh. Very spooky. I'm glad we spent that time. You're welcome, chat. I spent that time so you don't have to. The spoop is real. 5 spoopy, 7 me. Okay. Oh, that was a regular seed. We have so much wheat. Okay. Hoe. Shears hoe. I don't need that on me. This is still repairing? Goodness, this takes forever to repair. Goodness. Farmland in the Bonnie pot? Mm-hmm. Hey, the Bonnie pot allows you to make farmland. So you put dirt in there and then you use a hoe on the dirt. You hoe this. And then it turns the dirt in here into farmland. But then you could take the farmland, now you just have farmland, right? I think that's the only way to get, like, farmland. Is interesting. Does this pack have other farmlands? I don't know. Kitty, I've already said hello to you twice today. The rainbow furnace is the last tier? Oh! I was thinking this was the rainbow furnace from, like, extra utilities. Cook time 20. That's slower. Will generate 1000 RF per tick if all other furnaces are generating power and they are connected with the rainbow linker. I'm good. No, it's faster. It says cook time 20. Now, one thing I am interested in, this says augment factory. I'm assuming that means it has multiple spots that it cooks at the same time. It's not that expensive, so we will... Let's make this real quick. Oh, now it uses RF. So it does use multiple slots, but it uses RF now. Okay, fair enough. Auto split. So this is basically taking this and mechanismizing it. Auto output, auto input. That's kind of cool. Well, let's just throw a power supply on there. Let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 stacks. I mean, that's pretty good. You think that's faster than the fully maxed out factory? That's faster than what we're ever going to need. So I like it. I like it. I like the fact that it uses RF instead of actual solid fuel. And I like the fact that it's got multiple slots and how fast it goes. So that'll take care of all of our smelting needs. We won't need anything better than that. Can you use the speed and factory upgrades at the same time? That's something I don't know. Wait, is there a speed? I don't think there's a speed. There's the factory, the generator, fuel efficiency. Oh, you can also make it a present. Yeah, there's no speed upgrade. There's a speed upgrade. What is it called? Search speed. Okay. There you go. Are these pretty pipes? Augment speed. Oh, it's because I was filtering. Right. Okay. I had too many things down here. Got it. Smoking, blasting. Right. I saw that before. Has a cook time for all recipes. That seems inexpensive. Need more paper. It went on there. It does use a lot of power. But that's fine, like... Wow. That's pretty good. I like it. So that is a reason that we'd have to upgrade our power. That's the first time we've kind of run into an issue where we weren't generating enough. That's a reason. But I don't know at what point we're going to need to smelt 6 stacks worth of things constantly. And to be fair, for those of you, the naysayers who's talking about it eats power, to be fair, we're still running off diamonds. And these only have one upgrade per. This bank isn't even filled out. We're going to double this. And we could even triple it. Speaking of, how are the diamonds doing here? We never... Oh, we've only used like 1.5k. We got so much stored up. I still need to get myself some diamond chickens in there. Nope, wrong one. Do I have all of the chickens yet? I think I have all of them. At least all the ones that are worth making. Oh, I guess I can just do this. Did I 10-10-10 the chickens? Every chicken that's in that room has been 10-10-10'd. I mean, honestly, I guess we could use applied energistics to like push items over here. We could do that, or Roost. I was thinking it was called a coop. Bum 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 bum. Oh, right. I need upgrades for that. I need a diamond upgrade. Okay, we go fix that. I mean, we honestly don't need a diamond upgrade, but if we want to keep up with how fast the chicken's producing, we need a diamond upgrade. But we're producing faster than we're using there. Upgrade. Actually, no, it wasn't even that. It's the improved one. It's the only one we need. The gold one. Oh, I can't put... That's annoying. Yep. Now we're keeping up just fine. This thing. Alright. Now we never have to worry about our power running out of fuel. We have all of the fuel. Is there going to be a YouTube series on this pack? Maybe sometime in the future. This right now, we're playing this on stream. Definitely not trying to play this in a YouTube orientated way. We're just playing and having fun. Did I miss the gift sub redeem? It would appear I did. It doesn't show up in my alerts. I see it. It doesn't show up in my alerts, and I didn't see it in my chat. It says 4 minutes ago. Twitch is acting weird. So that was AK-78. Seems like alerts might be on the fritz. Yeah, they're like... Oh, there it is. Actually, no, I do see it in the alerts list here. AK, are you there? Did you want me to gift this to the channel, or did you want this as a gift sub to yourself? Something sounds broken. Fixed. We want to set this as a higher priority, so these go into this tray first, instead of going up into the interface and then back down again. Gift to channel, please. Okay. Is making sure that you click the right one. Bum, bum, bum. Gift a sub. There you go. Thank you for
Hypnotized
redeeming.
Just gifted 1 subs.
Oh, this is busted. Reload. Hello? Reload? That window seems busted. And mark complete. Okay, there we go. Now it's all fixed. All right. I guess if you leave windows open for too long in Chrome, it doesn't like it and it like gets mad at you. And it's like, no, I'm not going to do what you want me to do. I'm just going to sit here and like stop spinning my wheels and just like look at you funny. Chrome. Let's put a torch over here. Yeah, when the gift sub is just a gift to the community, it's not me gifting specifically to somebody unless the gifter specifically requests to gift it to somebody in particular. Firefox user? What's Firefox? Is that like Chrome?
Lolacry gifted a tier 1 sub to AK78. They have given 6 gift subs in the channel.
Lolo, thank you so much for gifting a sub to AK. Firefox is like Chrome, but worse. Got it. Got him. Oh, you know what? I don't have my boots on. I took the slime boots off and I never put regular boots back on. Okay. Quest. This one, the breeder. I got a Hearthstone. And this one, industrial foregoing manual and fluid cell frame. Finally, we got this guy here. A diamond hammer. A new car. Wait, what? Diamond hammer. I guess that diamond hammer. We can get rid of this one though. Trash can. I got 2 fluid cell frames. That's cool. Industrial foregoing manual. Hearthstone teleports player to a personal spawn point or if enabled in the world spawn. Temp pads. This is what we want to get. This was the thing. This was the thing that we were going for originally. This required a beacon. This is our warpy warp thing. I'm going to keep that bookmarked over here. So let's get rid of that. Mob Slaughter Factory. All right, so this. Mob Slaughter Factory. That requires us to have a pity machine frame. Okay, we made a Mob Slaughter Factory. So this is how we are going to get pink slime. So I need 2 tanks. Yeah. I need 2 tanks here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Doot. So we have a tank for the liquid meat, tank for the pink slime. People were saying something about spawning in animals using some kind of dirt. Was it happy dirt? Not that. Not that. Delightful dirt spawns more creature monsters. How? What mod is this from? This is from Mob Grinding Utils. I assume there is a thing in here that allows you to click on it to make happy dirt. Delightful dirt. I need a golden egg. Feed a nutritious chicken. Feed to a chicken. Nutritious chicken feed. Fluid XP. I'll be back. Damn, missed the stream today. That's fine. It's just going on your permanent record. No big deal. I don't like how filling up a bucket of liquid XP makes that sound, but okay. XP, 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 XP. Completely ethical. Basic item collector. Stove. Is this just like a campfire? I can't right click on it. There's no UI. It's like a campfire. I assume this is gonna work. It did. Okay. Didn't you have a lot more raw chicken before? I did. And then I had the bright idea of using Create to cook it all, like large batches of it. So I took it over to our Create area over here. Our Create area over here, right? And I got some lava here, and I turned this on. I was like, woo, let's mass cook all of our chicken. Guess what, though? You have to use fire, not lava. Because if you use lava, it just deletes your chicken. So I deleted like 8 stacks of chicken. Don't do that. All right, this thing makes noise. It's cool and everything. Not gonna use it. So now that we're at this point, so Mob Slaughter Factory, what is the working area? So that goes 2 blocks above, directly on top. I kind of want to have that as like a 3x3, but I believe, if I remember correctly, I believe words are hard. I believe it requires the dissolution chamber to make any of the upgrades. Not these. Are they add-on? Add-on. So range extender 1. I got a stick. Can we make this? Actually, this only requires latex, and we have latex. You know what? We can do this. We can do this. We have the technology. We just need to get ourselves a bunch of latex real quick, and we can do that real fast. Like, real fast. So in order to make the dissolution chamber, I need to grab some more of this stuff so we can make plastic. I completely forgot that I don't even need fuel in there anymore. It just runs off power. That's super, super convenient. So we got the plastic. Dissolution. I need a pity machine. I need diamond gear. Boom. Did I just put 4 buckets in there? I guess I have 2 buckets here. Was a bucket just using a recipe? Oh, it was using this recipe. Derp. Okay. Derp, derp. So these add-ons, is that like the radius increase? If I do an add-on plus 1, does that make it a 3x3? Is it increasing the radius? I think that's how that works, right? Okay. So I only need the tier 1. We could go bigger. We could. In fact, is there any reason not to? It's all like basically the same cost. Let's just do a 3. Let's just do a 3. 3 seems weird, but If we did a 4, that would be a 9 by 9. Let's do a 4. So iron nuggets, glass pane, redstone. A 9 by 9 seems like something that we would use for something else eventually. A 3 doesn't really seem like something we'd use for something else. Okay, so dissolution chamber. This, that, those. Little that. Bucket. The egg makes 5 by 5 dirt, so 5 by 5 minimum. Doesn't the stuff like spread? I assume it spreads. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9 by 9. Sweet. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do I just do it in here? I guess I could just do it in there. It does not spread. Okay, that's fine. That looks pretty good to me. Okay, so hide working area. So now we need our tanks. Pink slime, we're gonna say right, I guess, push. And then meat, we're gonna say left, push. Gonna give this some power. All right, now we need to go get ourselves a chicken. I don't know if it needs to be a normal chicken or if it needs to, or if it can be one of these other ones. We have plenty of eggs to make all sorts of chickens, so I'm not worried about that. And plenty of seed to grow chicken up if it needs to be an adult. Looks like it might need to be an adult. Actually, I want to keep the seeds in my offhand so this thing doesn't wander. Yeah.
Happy birthday, Taco!
Use on grass, dirt, mycelium, or farmland. If you make it a smart chicken, it grows up immediately. Oh, just give it a book. Oh, that's not a bad idea. This will just do it right. What a very dapper looking bunny you are. Oh, it's escaping. Poor bunny, it was too pure and dapper for this world. Let me grab... that. I mean, we already got 5 buckets of pink slime. I think we're good. I like how it just removes the mob. It doesn't like act like it's hurting it. It just out of existence. I think that's a good change. What was that thing? It was like a squirrel or something. I don't know. What are you? A starbuncle. Is that like a Final Fantasy carbuncle? Oh. What are you doing? You get back in there. Give it a golden nugget? Forest critters are Drigme, Starbuncle, and Whirly Sprig. Well, anyway, is this stuff just constantly making grass? Why is that? It just keeps making that. I don't like that. Ah, there's the armory cabinet people were talking about earlier. We're probably still not going to use though. Mob grinding utils. This thing. Random sorting modifier. Cogwheel. Ender air bottle. No, it doesn't matter. Like, it's annoying that it's like making the tall grass, but it doesn't really matter. I just think it's weird that it does that. Right, so now that we have the pink slime, we can make the mob crusher, which requires this advanced machine frame. We need latex to make this one, so I need a pity machine frame. Hey, yeah, something to do here at work so you won't be able to keep watching stream. Don't forget to put the VOD later. Gonna watch everything when you get back home. Kitty is still wanting attention. Like, we said hello twice now, and he's like, why do you want so much attention today? Why do you want so much attention? Why are you being so attention hungry? Upside down kitty. He's like, no! Oh. Trying to like bring him up, but he's like holding onto my shirt, making it difficult. Kitties don't like too many questions just cuz. What do you do? You remember when I got Max? Can't believe he's 4 years old. Yeah, he's an old kitty now. You're an old man. He's combing my beard for me. He wants belly scritches? Kinda. Oh, oh, oh. Flipping him back around. Oh, he's caught up on my headphones. Where's this cord? How are you caught up on this? I don't know where this cord is. He's like so fluffy. What is this even happening? Under his arm. There it is. Okay. He's got too much fluff. I couldn't find the cord. You good now? You got your attention? Boop. I didn't make Kitty big enough for you guys. Look at all this fluff. There's just so much. Max is a beautiful cat. He really is. He's a very handsome kitty. Okay. You once had a kitty that lived for 17 years? I hope Max lives that long, maybe longer. Winter coat is definitely on. I mean, we live in Florida. Is there ever really winter? Okay. So we... Dissolution chamber. We have that. Whoop. So mob crusher. We need this. We need this. So we need some nether brick and a pity machine frame. I don't have any nether brick, but I do have some nether rack. Pity machine frame. This guy. We need gold gear. We need 2 iron and 2 plastic. Okay, I think that we have everything here, right? Everything to make the simple machine frame. And then the advanced one is going to be that, plus 2 more plastic, netherite scrap. Oh, maybe that's why we need the netherite, actually. It's for the netherite scrap for this. So I need the rubber again. Bad boy. 2 more. Then that's going to require the pink slime, 2 gold, diamond gear. Is there a loopy here? I just heard something pop into my inventory. Am I going to add Stoneblock 3 previously played games after I finish it? Most likely. So I want this. Oh, I can't shift click that in there. So what is it? Plastic, nether brick, iron. What? Plastic is what I missed. Gold gear, and then is that 1 bucket? It just says latex. It doesn't actually say a fluid amount. I stopped the plastic or the rubber. We're building up latex in this. But yes, I did stop this, the latex processing unit. Usually the amount's 250. We'll find out here in a moment. Looks like you're right. 250. So I have extra. I need to put that back in the tank. Bad boy. Okay, that's all gone. So the other thing was pink slime. How much does this need? I'm guessing that's half a bucket since this is half full. I'm assuming this represents a bucket, I guess. Talking you previously played, you started watching my Lost Souls playthrough again the other day? Hey, there you go. No, bro, this one. Pink slime, fluid input. That's gonna be from over here. Pole. Advanced machine frame. So plastics. Did I not? I never smelted the other plastic. Plastic. This thing. Netherite gold. Diamond. Oh, you lost your floofy kitty this year, Lolo? I'm sorry to hear that. He was 20. I mean, that's a long life for a cat. Sorry you lost your buddy, though. All right, so we have the advanced machine frame now. So I need 2 gold gears. 2 more plastic. We'll have to spend some time and like get our applied energistics actually good. Like the digital storage is a huge upgrade from what we were doing before. But like getting it set up for auto craft and all that stuff at some point, we'll have to do that. Mob crusher. Dielectric casing. Okay, so we have the mob crusher and we have the tinted glass. So now I guess we could make the wither builder. Is that expensive? That requires another star, so we can't do that yet. I don't know. I feel like this is going to be a temporary thing for now. I don't know where to put it. We have room here, so... I feel like I'm just going to set up in this room for right now. One, two, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The withers need 4 blocks of space. This actually needs to be put into the ground one. This stuff is like, you can't see anything. What the heck? So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So yes, we can put a ceiling on here without worry. This stuff is really hard to see though what I'm doing. How many more of these? 48? Okay. Hey Lolo, thank you so much for the 100 bits. So what we could do is we could leave this open and do something like that. Maybe one higher. So the blast can't go anywhere. It runs into this block and like dissipates. So we can enter and leave. I need to make sure I throw down a torch when I'm not in here. I don't know if mobs can spawn on this stuff. Oh, that shaky screen though. I mean, it doesn't show that mobs are, that it's spawnable. They can spawn? Okay. Oh. F7. Yeah, so we'll just do that for now. That'll prevent the explosion from getting out. I think we're ready to spawn a wither boss. Oh, actually, I guess we need to hit the mob crusher. Oop. Mob crusher, and then I guess we need range add-ons for this too, right? So that's gonna need one. That needs a +2. So let's go make a +2. I mean, yeah, we could also just place down a mega torch or whatever. That would stop it. So lapis, glass pane, redstone. That's it. Already got a bucket on my in my inventory. Lapis, redstone, glass pane, bucket. Use hardened glass so you can see inside. Well, it's just a temporary setup, and this glass was like super inexpensive. And it's weatherproof, so. Alright, so we add in this here. Show working area. Yeah, that's the entire box. Should be good now. So just need to give this power. That's not where I meant to place it, but sure, that works. All right, so now we just need to get ourselves the wither boss. Insert wither boss profit. You need a star for the wither builder. Bye! I like how that's just an instant despawn too. Are we almost done with what we needed at the beginning of the stream? Bye! I like how it just doesn't do damage, it just removes the mob. I like that functionality. There's a couple of those things that are in this pack that I like. So they're both from Industrial Foregoing. Well, I guess there's 3 of them. So this removes the passive mobs instantly. They just poof out of existence. The Wither Boss poofed out of existence. When you grow trees and you chop them down, the leaves all poof out of existence at once instead of like fast decaying. Like there's a lot of performance things that are going on. I like that. All right, so Nether Star is done. Boop, boop. Mob Crusher. What did we want to build at the very start of the stream? Was it this thing? I don't even remember. I know we wanted one of these. But Wither Builder. Oh, I need a Supreme Machine Frame. Oh, we can't do this yet. We have the extra star. We can't do that yet. We can make this temp pad though. Beacon. I need tinted glass. Oh, I didn't even know I had amethyst shard. For all time, always. How does this even work? Action list. Select program, options, run program, wiki, options. Select a color. Red, white, orange, green, pink, purple, blue, white. Run program, select location, new location. Add location, home. So I can only teleport once per 3 minutes. Is that what this thing says? Ah, Project E was another thing that we wanted. Yeah. This thing. The Philosopher's Stone. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Sweet. I think that's a good place to end, actually. We got ourselves the Philosopher's Stone. We're going to call it here, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today while we played some Stoneblock 3. If you're new to the channel, hit the follow button so you get notified when I go live. Our next stream will be on Monday, 1 p.m. Eastern. You can follow me on Twitter. You can follow me on YouTube. You can follow me here on Twitch. Turn on notifications, etc. But yeah, that is it for today. Let me see if there's anybody else, any other hermits streaming right now that I can send some love over to. Looks like Cleo is streaming, so we're gonna go say hello to Ms. Cleo. All right, but yeah, that's it. Stick around for the raid. Thanks, guys. See you next time. Take care, everyone. Bye.